Well, yeah, good solid win for us. Needed to take care of the home court for sure against a quality opponent, and I think we were separated by a game coming in. We've had 4 good battles now with that team. They got us earlier in the year, and I think that was probably in the back of our mind a little bit. And so we wanted to, really just take care of business. Is really all this is. They all still count the same, so I don't want to overhype one game, over another one. But this was an important game, and yeah, so proud of them, proud of their effort. I thought we battled. We didn't sustain it quite the whole 40 minutes, but I thought for the most part we had sustained it. And, I thought there was a couple opportunities to maybe kind of put them away, really put them away early, and we really didn't do that. But we continued to battle, and the kids stepped up and made plays and made shots and kind of took what the defense gave us. And, proud of them, proud of their effort, and hopefully we just kind of use this as a springboard to keep getting better.
Coach, it was another one of those games that, at least at the beginning, seemed kind of close and a lot of back and forth, and obviously eventually you pulled away, but what was the difference in being able to do that?
Yeah, well, we just wanted to come out and have a good start. I think we haven't had great starts, haven't had great first quarters, at times, although I think lately we've been a little bit better in that start. So then we wanted to do the same thing in the third quarter. But I think we led for, 37 or 38 minutes of that game. So I thought we controlled it. We're able to play at the right tempo and at the right pace and, work through the paint and play inside out. And we made enough threes. We didn't make very many, but, I think they only made one, so we had the advantage there. And they got us on the offensive boards, but thankfully they didn't convert all of those. So we got to be a little careful with our rebounding. But outside of that, yeah, we were pretty solid, and we got in the half court. Thought we were really good on the defensive end.
The things that you and I talked about before the game, Coach, rebounding, turnovers, and then I brought up the three-point line from last game. And I feel like you guys definitely flipped 2 out of those 3. I thought you guys took care of the ball pretty well today. And then the rebounding didn't hurt you. What was the focus? Was there one of those things particularly that you guys focused on the most heading into this game to kind of correct from that last one?
Well, no. I mean, I don't know that there was one for sure. I mean, rebounding for sure with them and turnovers, because they just are top 5 or whatever they are in the country, and turnovers 4. So you have to be a little careful. If you turn the ball over and you're getting empty possessions, right, which puts them out in transition where they're pretty good. So, yeah, to have 16 turnovers, only have 16 against them is pretty good, and that allows us to, get our defense set a little bit, force them to have to play against a set defense. So, yeah, probably pretty proud of that one. The rebounding wasn't great, but again, yeah, they just didn't make us pay maybe for as many as they got, and we got some too, and fortunately turned those into points.
So how does it feel now for you guys? This win kind of puts you back in a spot where you control your own destiny. You've got the trip to Utah, and you're going to have Southern Utah a week from today. Then those 2 teams are going to play each other in their last game of the season. So you guys really, if you take care of business, you kind of control what goes on. Is that kind of the spot that you guys thought you'd be in at this point in the season?
You can take that one first, Aiyana.
Yeah, that's always the goal, to make sure that we control what we can control. And I'm glad that we have done what we needed to do in order to have that.
But yeah, and that, like I said this earlier, they all still count the same, So I mean, you're bringing up Southern Utah, but we got a game before we play Southern Utah already. So I think, but they still count. They're one game. Like, they all go into the standings, one column or the other, And so if we can just keep going to the next one and get that one, and then we'll refocus and then go get the next one. There's still, what do we have, 5 games now maybe left? I think 5 games left in the conference season. So it's a lot, and we've got some of the better teams in our league on our schedule. So we've just got to keep going and, make sure, obviously, hopefully we want to do something special in the regular season, and then heaven forbid if we don't, make sure we're prepared to go into Vegas and finish this thing out.
Aiyana, you were start to finish today really aggressive, I thought, on the offensive end of the floor. Was that really part of the game plan coming into today, was to get you the ball, kind of feed it in there to you and let you go to work?
I mean, whatever flows is what we go to. I think the phrase our coach had today was double down on what works best, and that's pretty much what we did. We just followed the game plan and got it back in blood, as my teammates like to say.
How about just that you're, this is what, 4 games? 4 straight wins, I mean? Or is this 3?
What, for us? Oh,
yeah.
Gosh, I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't
But,
know.
you got a little bit of a winning streak now. Like, how much motivation does that give you? Like, how much of relief, in a sense, is it to have a win streak, to get that bad taste of losing out of your mouth, the more you distance yourselves from that?
I mean, it's good. I mean, I just think we don't necessarily focus on, we're obviously grateful for what we've done and everything like that, but we just keep focusing on what's ahead, and we understand that doesn't necessarily impact the next night. So we just keep focusing on what we need to do and how we need to develop and grow in order to defeat the team that we play next.